I recommend putting goggles on and then turn the light on, change for red, and do the light therapy like this. Hello and welcome. In this video I would like to show you how to use this small red light therapy panel handheld device from Mito. This is Mito Mobile FLEX. So if you are interested in using this for light therapy at home, please stay with me. By the way, this video is not sponsored by anyone, but I'm affiliated with Mito Red Lights and they kindly send me this light for free so I can do some demonstration, comparison and educate people how to use red light therapy at home. So if you decide to purchase one of their products using my affiliate link down below, it will be at no extra cost to you, but actually because I'm affiliated with them, I can offer you a discount code so you can get this light even cheaper. And I feel like this is win-win for everyone. Mito Mobile FLEX is a small red light therapy panel. You can take wherever you go. You just easily put even in a small handbag like this, or a rucksack, or whatever you're using to carry your things around. You can use this light not only on holidays, but you can take it, for instance, to your work and do some light therapy at work during your lunch break. The light is the size of my phone. Of course, it's much thicker because it's got more components, and it can easily fit in any bag, even a small handbag like this. So for instance, if you have elderly parents and you visit them quite often in their own house, you can take this light with you and go to their home and do some light therapy for them while you are there, and then come back and do some light therapy for your family, yourself and your children. Very easy and very convenient. This light is so versatile that it can be used for many applications, and one of the best uses of this is to do light therapy for your children. Imagine you have a small child which is so lively that it's not going to stay in front of the big light panel for 5 minutes because it will be so boring for them. So for instance, if you need to do some light therapy for them because, for instance, of some achy muscles, joints, they played too much or jump too much, and maybe there are some achy muscles that you want to do some light therapy on, or perhaps some skin issues and you want to do as well some light therapy on it. So you can sit the child on the sofa, switch on some TV cartoon for them, for instance, and then while they are watching their stuff on the television, you can do some light therapy for them and everybody is happy. Yes, so you just sit like this and do some light therapy while they are having good entertainment. They sit still and they allow you to finish the light therapy for a couple minutes. I think it's a very handy device for this purpose. So most people use red light therapy for face anti-aging. This is like one of the most popular use for red light therapy devices, and of course with this light it's very easy to do. You basically turn the light on. When you press this button, you've got a selection of already red and near infrared on, but for face beauty therapy you actually want to use only the red light because this is the best light for skin improvement. So you press this button here, which changes the light for all LEDs are red light, 660 nanometers. And then, for instance, if you want, you can hold the light like this. I recommend to put some goggles because they protect your eyes from too much brightness of the light. So you can do like this. If you really want to use the light on this area around your eye or eyelids, because of course we have quite a lot of wrinkles over there and we want to do some anti-aging, then of course you need to decide if you want to do it without protective goggles. Of course, always remember to close your eyes, never look at the bright light because definitely not good for your eyesight. And if you have any issues with your eyes, always check with your doctor first if you can do this and if it's safe for you to do so. And of course you can hold the light like this because for skin therapy you don't really need to do a long session, perhaps 2 minutes, maybe 3, maximum 5, I think it would be enough. You don't need to do the whole 10-minute session because of course the light is set up for 10 minutes, the timer is set up for 10 minutes, so it will stop working, it will switch off after 10 minutes session, but you can of course switch it off earlier by pressing this twice and the light will stop. So the timer will show you 3 minutes, then you're done enough. And of course if you do the light therapy on your face, you probably won't see the timer, So the good idea is just to set up some egg timer or a timer on your mobile phone if you want to do this session shorter than 10 minutes. Because of course, if you are okay with 10 minutes, then the light will switch off by itself. You don't need to have extra additional timer. If you find that holding the light may be too tiring like this, so you can of course put your elbow on your lap, for instance, like this, or even better, if you have sofa or any other comfortable place, you can lie down, and then I recommend putting goggles on and then turn the light on, change for red, and do the light therapy like this. And of course, because my elbows are comfortably on sofa, it's very comfortable position, and I can do it even for 10 minutes without any tiring. If you want to do some therapy on your muscles and joint, because red light therapy is used for doing some therapy for our achy muscles and maybe some problems with joints. Remember, this video is not a substitute for any medical advice or treatment, so with all your health problems, always consult the relevant specialist. In this video, I'm just showing you how you can use this small red light therapy device to do some therapy for yourself. And the good thing is that, if you don't know if it will help you for your specific problems, you can buy this light from Mito Red Lights, and they give you 2 months trial period. So you can test this light for 2 months, for 60 days, check if it works for you, try with all the members of your family to see if they can benefit from it. And of course, if they do, if you feel that it's working for you and working on your problem, that gives you the results you expect, and the other members of your family as well are happy, of course, keep it and use for many years of enjoyable red light therapy at home. And if it doesn't work for you, if you don't receive the results you expected, then of course you can return the light and get your money back. I think it's a fair deal. So if you want to do some therapy on your muscles and joints, of course you can sit like this and then hold the light in this position. So for instance, if it is elbow, perhaps you would do like this. I show you now with red light so you can see where I'm pointing the light. But if you do the therapy for your muscles and joint, you should definitely change the light for only near infrared. Now it's near infrared. You can probably see the faint pink glow of this near infrared light, but mostly it's invisible for our eyes. And but I'm using for demonstrations, I'm changing it for red light so you can see where I point the light. But for all the muscles, joints, use near infrared light. For all skin issues you want to treat with light, use the red light, because the red light only reaches the skin, but near infrared light can penetrate deeper, sometimes even up to 2 inches deep into our body. If you want to do some therapy on your elbow, you can hold light like this and of course change position. You can also hold it like this. If you have issues with your knees, for instance, then you can hold the light like this, or place it on bed on one side or another. With therapy for our muscles and joints, I would strongly recommend doing it for at least 5 minutes, and because we want the light to go very deep into our tissue and bones. So for muscles and joints, you need to have therapy, first of all, close to your body, so about 3 to 6 inches, using the small light like this. And then of course recommended time is probably about 5 to 10 minutes. So for instance, if you use on the knee, 5 to 10 minutes on one side and then 5 to 10 minutes on the other. But of course you check how your body reacts, so do the session starting with the shorter time, see how you feel afterwards. Does it help as you expect? That's good. If you don't feel much improvement, then try to do it longer. But I recommend no more than 10 minutes on one spot. So for instance, if you hold the light like this, do 10 minutes holding with this position, and then change for another side of your knee, another 10 minutes. But don't hold like for 20 minutes, because in red light therapy, the longer is not the better. The scientists discovered that the body reacts specifically to the red light therapy, that Little light doesn't do anything, but too much light also doesn't do anything, because the body kind of adjusts to this light and doesn't react at all. So the best is to be in the middle. That's why the manufacturers of the light, they always recommend to use about 10 minutes as a standard session, because they know that most of the time 10 minutes will get you the results you want, sometimes even shorter. But they know that if you keep shining the light longer, let's say stay for 20 minutes, 30 minutes in one place, that actually instead of gaining your benefits, you will cancel them and you will just waste your time and electricity, but the body will not benefit from this session. So always stay in the middle. 5 to 10 minutes on one spot should be enough to get good results. If you want to do treatment for hands, for instance, your elderly parents have some achy problems in their hands, and the red light therapy is known for helping with pain with muscles and joint, and also fighting some inflammation. So you may test if red light therapy will help your parents with arthritis, for instance. So how would you do it? You can hold the light like this, for instance, or you can put the hand on sofa and hold the light in this position, let's say 5 to 10 minutes on this side, 5 to 10 minutes on the other, and see how your parents feel after one session. And start with shorter time. So for instance, start with 3 minutes first, one side, 3 minutes on the other, and see how they feel. Do they feel any improvement? If yes, that's good. You don't need to do any more. And if they don't feel anything, just go up to 5, maybe 10 minutes on one side, but no longer than this. This is my recommendation, but of course always check with your relevant specialist if this is specific for your condition and for your problem, because everybody is different, everybody has got different issues, different health problems, and we need to always tailor our treatment and our therapy to the specific person who uses this kind of therapy. And also remember that you shouldn't try to treat yourself without consulting with any relevant specialist. So if you have any health problems, you always consult with your doctor, for instance, or physiotherapist, what they think about using this kind of equipment. Are they happy for you to use it? Because it's not a good idea for you to decide what's best for you. Of course, you should be involved in the making decision, but they study this specific problems and they know what may work, what may not work. Red light therapy is relatively safe. I don't know any of side effects of red light therapy, apart from, let's say, if you shine too much on your eyes, too bright light, like it's obvious that they advise not to look at the sun because they know that it's not good for your eyes. They of course advise not to look at the headlights of the car because it's too bright for your eyes. So the same of course is relevant for the light like this. Don't look at the bright light like this, it's very bright. That's why they give the goggles to protect your eyes from too strong light. I always recommend that if you do light therapy near your eyes, always use protective goggles to keep your eyes from too much brightness of the light. But of course you need to judge. Some people are happy just to close their eyes, and of course if you move the light away from your face, the light will be less strong, although still bright, but it will be less strong. And of course the closer you keep to your body, your face, the light will be stronger. So I would not recommend to do the red light therapy too close to your face, because of course it will be too bright to your eyes. My eyes are sensitive to light, and I always try to keep away the light from shining directly on my eyes. So for instance, I do some therapy on my gums and teeth to help me with some kind of problems over there. So I hold the light like this, and of course, if I can show you here, demonstrate, I use in near infrared, so it doesn't really shine on my eyes. But then I try to point the light in a way that the light doesn't go to my eyes at all. And I feel like this is safe for me, but of course you always judge by yourself and make decision on your own what's best for you and what you feel like it's good and safe for you. So I would do, for instance, therapy on my teeth and gum like this. And sometimes you have problems with sore throat, and red light therapy is known for fighting with inflammation, helping with inflammation, and also working as a painkiller. So if you have a very big sore throat, you may want to try to do some therapy like this. So just point the light with near infrared light directly to that place underneath your chin, the throat, and I can actually feel that the light penetrating my body, and like slight warmness. Although the light is not warm, it doesn't generate heat like, for instance, heat lights. This is different kind of light. The heat lights where you have like a red bulb which generates a lot of heat, and the most therapeutic results is that heat helps you with your muscles and joints. But this works in a different way. If you feel any heat, is very little, very faint, and you can safely hold this light very close to your body, or some people even put on top of the body, but I don't recommend it because you have the spots on the body. So for instance, if you see, if I do this closer, then instead of the light spreads evenly, you've got like hot spots. So some places are lit well and some places are lit not so well. So I recommend to hold this light, this particular, about 3 inches away. So like this distance is probably the best if you want to do light therapy for muscles and joints. But if you want larger area of skin doesn't require so much intensity of light, you can move away further. So for instance, if you do for face beauty therapy, you can hold the light further away and should still give you good therapeutic results. What I like in this particular light is that it's got dual chip LEDs, which means you can choose if you want to use red light, near infrared light, or both. So as you see here, you've got 12 LEDs, and when you press the button to start the device, it's designed to work like half of the LEDs are red, half of them are near infrared. But if you know what you want to do, for instance, if you want to do joints and muscles, you will press this button to change for only near infrared. As you see, there's this pink glow showing that this is near infrared going on now, and just hold the light like this, doing red light therapy, actually near infrared light therapy at this moment. But of course, if you want to do therapy on your skin, then you change for red light. Press one more again, and then you've got all 12 LEDs working, shining with the red light 660 nanometers. By the way, this light has got 2 different wavelengths of light. So you've got red light 660 nanometers and near infrared light 850 nanometers, which is the standard for most red light therapy devices on the market today. So the question is this the right light for you? You need to ask yourself this question. If you travel a lot, if you like to take your light wherever you go, so like for instance do some red light therapy at your work during a lunch break, or maybe you have small children and you want to do red light therapy for them when they watch something on the television, or perhaps you have elderly parents and you visit them quite often and you want to do some red light therapy for them while you are there, then of course this might be very good light for you. But if you plan to do red light therapy mostly in your home, then I strongly recommend a little bit bigger light panel. This is what I recommend, and I feel like this is the most bang for your buck with regards to the price and performance. This one has got 60 LEDs, so 5 times more than the small light, and the price is not much more expensive, but allows you to shine the light on the much larger area of your body. And also has got digital timer. And what is very good with this particular model is it comes with a table stand included. So You can use it on the table stand on your beauty desk, or you can detach it and hang it on the wall if you want to have it like most people have, that it's hanging on the door, and then you can adjust the height of the light higher or lower, however you like, depending on your therapeutic goals. So you have many options using this light, and of course this doesn't require charging, so you plug it in and constantly use it, and you can access to it whenever you want. While with the small light, of course, you need to charge it from time to time. Although the battery is very good capacity, the producer claims that you can use this light for 2 hours on one full charge. So if you do therapies for 10 minutes in each session, that will be several days before you have to charge it again. And of course, charging this battery is very easy because it's got a small USB port here, and you can charge it using your mobile charger, especially if you have Android device like I do. Then you can easily plug. I'm using my charger for my mobile phone to charge this light, and it works very well. So it means if you go somewhere, another location, on holidays or travel with this light, then you don't have to have a special extra charger for the light, because you always travel with the charger for your mobile phone. This small red light therapy panel is also very good to do some red light therapy on places where there is not easy to reach with the bigger light, or it will be not very easy. Let's say some people have problems in armpits or maybe in groin area, and positioning the big light so it's comfortable for this therapy, it's not easy, or sometimes even impossible. And on the other thing is, if you have a small area to be treated, then if you use the big panel like this, you will use much more electricity that you need, because this one has got 60 LEDs, this one only 12. So for small areas treatment, let's say for instance area of your groin or under armpit, or maybe some problems in specific small places in your body, the small light will be much better choice for this. And using this light, you always know how much battery you've got left. Can you see at the back you've got 4 small LEDs, which show you if you have full capacity, half, or you just need to charge it. So you will always know when to charge your battery, and hopefully you will always have your device ready for the next session. So if you are new to red light therapy and you want to make a decision which light should you buy as a first light, you need to make a choice. Do you really need something which is portable and you want to take it, for instance, to your work with you, or maybe if you travel a lot you want to use it in the hotel room? Then of course this light would be the best choice, because this is the only portable device comparing to the bigger one like this. But of course, if you want to use red light therapy at home and you don't intend to travel much, and you would rather prefer to treat larger area of the body, then definitely this device, this light would be better choice, because it's much bigger and it covers the much larger area of your body. And you can also use it in many places, so you can use it for treating joints, treating head, treating back. This light is so versatile that it can really be used by all members of your family. This light, although it's not portable like the small one, you can still use it in many applications. So you can put it on the table and do it as a, like on your beauty desk. You can use it on the bed. For instance, you can position in a different places on the bed and do some therapy while you're sitting or lying down. You can put it on the floor and doing some therapy on your calves or some muscles in your legs. You can lie down in front of it and then you do some therapy on your scalp, for your hair, and maybe some other issue with your brain, if you want to improve, for instance, your memory. It also has a lot of good applications, but of course it's not portable. It's much bigger light than this, So my advice is like this: if you need portability and you need to take your light in many places, the small handheld device is the best choice. But if you plan to use red light therapy in your home, then definitely this one would be better bang for your buck. If you have any questions about these lights, please write in the comments below. I will try to answer to the best of my knowledge. If you want to learn more details about these lights, you can find links in the video description below. If you decide to purchase one of those lights using my affiliate link down below, it will be at no extra cost to you, but it will help support this channel. I really appreciate it. And because I'm affiliate with them, you can use my name as a coupon code and you will have a discount. If you like this video, please give it a thumb up. I really appreciate it. Share with your friends who would also benefit from this information. Check out my website for more information about red light therapy, lights I use and recommend, and more discount codes. If you are new here, please consider subscribing, and I hope to see you in the next video. Thanks a lot for watching.